Dating for many years will not guarantee you will know someone. You don't have to date long to know someone. Some people date for a short time and build a strong marriage. Others date for a long time and build a struggling marriage. Length of dating is not as important as honesty and character. You can spend years with someone and still ignore important warning signs. Myth number 11. I am not beautiful or handsome. I can never find a life partner. The fact that you are not beautiful or handsome does not mean you can never find a life partner. Lasting relationship does not depend on intelligence and beauty alone. Any relationship that has lasted for a long time does not depend on intelligence and beauty alone. Many relationships that lasted for a long time depended more on integrity, honesty, and character rather than beauty and being handsome. God has a match for everybody. God has a match for everybody. God has a match for rich people. God has a match for poor people. God has a match for fair-colored people. God has a match for dark people. God has a match for tall people. God has a match for short people. The fact that you are not beautiful and handsome does not mean you will not get your right partner. The fact that you are not beautiful or handsome like other people does not mean you cannot have a successful marriage relationship. Not beautiful or handsome does not mean you are not worthy of finding love. There are many people who are married today. When you look at their beauty, you can tell that they are not as beautiful as some other people, but yet God has graciously given them wonderful relationship. Some have been married for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, and their marriage relationship is becoming stronger and better. You may not be beautiful, but you are worthy of love. You may not be beautiful, but you are worthy of a successful relationship. You may not be handsome, but you are worthy of a good relationship. True relationships are built on character, kindness, and loyalty, not just appearance. It is good to look good. It's good to be handsome. It's good to be beautiful. But true relationship is built on character. It's built on kindness. It's built on honesty, not just appearance. Work on your character. Work on your attitude. If you are not beautiful outwardly, have a beautiful character. If you are not beautiful outwardly, have a beautiful character. If you are not beautiful outwardly, have a beautiful attitude. Someone can admire your heart long before they admire your looks. Someone can admire your heart long before they admire your looks. Have a pure heart. Have a genuine heart. Have a kind heart. They will not see your appearance, they will see your heart. Your heart is always better than your face. I advise beauty, but if you don't have that beautiful countenance, have an attractive spirit, have a kind spirit, have an honest spirit, have a good character, and you will also find your match. Comment below. I may not be beautiful, but I'll find my partner. Myth number 12. Physical attraction is all that matters. Physical attraction is all that matters. This is a build up on myth number 11. In a relationship, physical attraction is not all that matters. Beauty is not all that matters. Being handsome is not all that matters. Being a thick, tall, well-shaped man is not all that matters. Being a nice looking lady is not all that matters. A good relationship goes beyond physical attraction. A good relationship goes beyond physical attraction. Physical attraction may always start a relationship, but it is character that will sustain the relationship. Physical attraction will always start a relationship, but it is character that will sustain the relationship. Looks may catch the attention of people, Looks may attract people, but character is what keeps love alive. If you have the right looks and you don't have the right character, you attract wonderful people, but you cannot keep them. If you have the right appearance, but you don't have the right character, you attract good people, but you cannot keep them. Physical attraction fades away. Beauty will always fade away, but good character grows more valuable. Good character grows more valuable. Don't just depend on your physical appearance. Don't just depend on your beauty. More so, work on your character, because physical attraction in a relationship is not all that matters. Beauty in a relationship is not all that matters. Being handsome is not all that matters. A beautiful face cannot replace honesty. A beautiful face cannot replace kindness. A beautiful face cannot replace maturity. And a beautiful face cannot replace a good character. As much as you are working on your beauty, also work on your character. A relationship built on looks alone may struggle when challenges come. A relationship that is built on looks alone may struggle when challenges come. So if you base your relationship only on appearance, only on looking, how the person looks, how the person is attractive, when challenges comes, when storms come, that relationship may not be sustained during the storms of life. The right partner is not attractive to your eyes, but healthy to your life. The right partner may not be attractive to your eyes, but may be healthy to your life. Always look beyond physical attraction. Always look beyond beauty. Always look beyond outward attraction. Physical attraction is not all that matters in a relationship. Myth number 12. Physical attraction is not all that matters in a relationship. Comment below. I will open my eyes. Myth number 13. I have to date for a long time to know my partner. I have to date for a long time to know my partner. You don't have to date for a long time to know your partner. You don't have to date for 20 years, 30 years, 15 years in order to know your partner. You cannot know everything about your partner. It is highly impossible to know everything about your partner. Time does not reveal character. Attention and wisdom does. Time does not reveal character. It is attention and wisdom that reveals character. You need to pay more attention in a relationship. You need to apply wisdom in a relationship. If you are waiting for time to reveal the character of your partner, you will miss the beauty of the relationship. You don't have to date for a long time in order to know the kind of person you are dating. You don't have to date for a long time in order to know the character of the person you are dating. Dating for many years will not guarantee you will know someone. Dating for many years will not guarantee you will know someone. People perceive that they date for 5 years. The more they date, the more they know the person. You don't have to date long to know someone. Some people date for a short time and build a strong marriage. Others date for a long time and build a struggling marriage. Some people date for a short time and build a strong marriage. Others date for a long time and build a struggling marriage. You don't have to date for a long time in order to know your partner. If you are okay with a person, if you are good with the person, if you are okay with how the person is, even when you have dated for 6 months, minimum advice, you can go ahead and marry the person. Length of dating is not as important as honesty and character. Length of dating is not as important as honesty and character. Forget about the length of dating. Forget about 2 years dating. Forget about 3 years dating. Forget about 4 years dating. In a way to know your partner better. Length of dating is not as important as honesty and character. I know a woman of God who was disappointed by a fellow pastor. This woman was sad and sorrowful until by the grace of God, one friend connected her to another man. When the man met this woman of God, they dated for only 6 months, and today they are beautifully married with wonderful children. Their marriage is growing stronger and stronger, better and better. You can spend years with someone and still ignore important warning signs. You can spend years with someone and still ignore important warning signs. It's not about the number of years you spend with the person, it's how fast, how smart, how wise you are able to locate the warning signs and the things to know about them. You don't have to date long in order to know your partner. Some people date for many years and still have a struggling marriage. Others date for a short time and yet they have a strong marriage. Myth number 13. I have to date long before I know everything about my partner. You don't have to date long to know everything about your partner.